Jeff Teague, the Hawk point guard, averaged 16.6 assists during the regular year. Teague hits a cutting Bazemore and Penster.
Defense has been pretty good. You know, we're fighting, we're scrapping, we're trying to throw a lot of different people at LeBron, and
back here that they're going to let heal. So, you know, I'm happy to get out of it successfully.
Now, when I look at your left eye, I see a lot of swelling. You were telling me before that that's gotten better, actually?
Yeah, my eye was swollen shut 2 days ago. Face was bloated, but I look much better than I did a few days ago, yeah.
So,
I think Michigan State needs to get the ball in Trice's hands.
That's a pretty look. Here come the Warriors. Curry. Curry gives it up for Bogey. Draymond Green stays at home. Azili gives less help because he wants to stay with the roll man.
Curry, the floater. Short.
Back dunk from Zach.
Zach has certainly been aggressive, no doubt about that. Only one turnover for him here tonight as well. 3 assists, 7 rebounds, 25.
With the blue shoes, brings the ball ahead. JJ open, fires, score.
Was unfair with, you know, anonymous sources trying to create division within their team.
Inside. Most anybody has ever scored in the finals game is 61. The great Elgin Baylor did that back in 1962.
Iguodala left his shoes by half court.
Tries a three. Puts.
In regards on the court came around. And again, the mental part is where I thought he grabbed hold of what he could do.
Archidiakono left over.
Bill Raftery, happy to have you with us here on FS1. Imprint, be more aggressive offensively to get this Georgetown team motivated and back in the game.
Inside Ochefu, reverse layup.
Isaiah. Who's giving you?
Everything on both ends, and will be as many minutes as he can handle.
Thank you. Mike.
I tell you that.
Oh, I'm going to chew on that one.
Yeah, let that marinate a little bit.
Zeller rolls to the hoop with the left.
Fast, he gets a little bit ahead of himself, but he's the kind of guy that can go on a run. Foster better find him on the perimeter.
Nice look inside. Olenek.
Almost cost him. He had 29 tonight. First play of the game, a double team, but it frees up Drummond to get an easy layup.
Back at the other end, here's Bradley off the screen. Zeller not shy.
Should have made the adjustment at the rim. Don't just expose it. Little dipsy-do would have worked. First basket by Virginia in almost 6 minutes. Let's see if the intensity holds up again at this end. Valentine, free throw line jumper. You only have 4 players in double figures in what has been a low-scoring, defensive-minded game.
Dellavedova.
After Aldridge missed and Aminu secured the rebound.
Did you guys just see the Fox Sports Southwest girls dancing with the Maniacs?
I missed that. I missed that. We may see them more in between quarters, I understand.
It's a shot that really made the difference down the stretch. That pull-up jumper, these are two terrific guards. Going deep, strong, does it.
Years, they've refurbished this building. It still looks from the outside exactly like it did when I played here from 89 to 92.
Livingston finds Oakland's Alameda side on the East Bank. San Francisco, the plans are to build the Warriors Arena near AT&T Park, which is one of the more picturesque Major League ballparks in the nation.
You said it was the best ballpark in the nation.
With Indiana, Mike Tebow, the head coach for Connecticut, says that he thinks a lot of that has to do because they get to play with Tamika catchers.
Well, and Christmas really brings the intensity similar to catches, especially rebounding and defending.
Mismatch, Dolson posting up again.
Ever increase their win total by 14 or more, so the Warriors could set that standard with a victory here tonight. Warriors also can finish 39-2 at home if they...
Zeller gets it to Isaiah, takes it in the paint.
Doesn't have to run around chasing the three-pointer for the other team, and she hits all 3 free throws. Inside to Angel McConkey, who got...
Defense. 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 Stephanie.
Opportunities.
All their big guys can shoot, so they really stretch you out on the floor, maybe not to the three-point line. And Drummond and Monroe really don't like to get out and cover, so watch that mid-range shot. That play right there tonight, those little mid-range shots.
Whistler goes out quickly, struggles with turnovers. Fantastic shooter, but I might want to see Prince at the backup point.
Pretty unique 2-7 matchup, however it turns out to be, because most years the average of difference of wins is more along the lines of 10 wins. The difference is only going to be 5, 6, 7.
Ohio State and Thad Matta, especially when Russell comes off that high screen and roll. Shaka told us yesterday, I don't mind all the switching, but there was a breakdown defensively there. Not a lot of communication in the back line.
This is traded. Under 2 to go. First half, tied at 24. Back to Williams. Looking for that high screen. They run a lot of their action off pick and roll.
You get Andre Iguodala, who never came off the bench before, to accept the role coming off the bench. David Lee, who was hurt and was an all-star not that long.
Kentucky got rattled. It seems like they've settled down a little bit now, trying to match that intensity of local. They did not call that a tie-up. Kentucky, they ruled out of bounds.
Setting seasons. Part of that Chicago Bulls 72-win team has gone out of his way not to make comparisons between this team and that team. Thompson creates...
See if he gets a high screen anywhere in a set with Trice. Here Forbes pops out.
Trice.
They'll run somebody at him.
Dawson goes baseline. Air ball.
Got caught with a lineup he didn't like. DJ Bennett in the game against the zone. No one was in the high post. That's Tayshaun Thomas's spot. So they turned it over, and Thomas is back in the game. The try.
Wire.
Bill, look at Quinn Cook starting off on Trice. Cook their best perimeter defender, Duke. As Valentine.
14 by the Kings here in the second quarter. As the Kings have hit 7 of 12 shots, the Spurs have hit 5 of 10. Leonard to Neal, 9 on the shot clock. Gary, nice layup. You hear Denver mentioned more often than any other team from people in the West saying, I don't want to play them. 75-73. Vintage Andre Miller. That's a 3 in the corner. Manu slips it to Kawhi Leonard.
By the Spurs, cut 3 D-League teams later and a team in Europe as well. Back and doing a nice job with San Antonio. Parker back in. That's something.
2 fouls for each team. Here's Trice. His dad, a high school coach at Wayne High School, Huber Heights, Ohio. They're playing in the state championship semifinals tonight.
Pressure defense, man-to-man, has been good. They've gotten a few deflections already.
Good defense. My gosh, there were 3 guys gathered. Here's Trice. Trice came off the bench for 6 games this season as the 6th man from the court.
Yeah, Kevin, they were looking at Aaron Lavallo's right shoulder. The trainers were probing in the front of it and the back. And he looked to be moving toward.
They can bully you as well. I mean, they are not afraid to bang you on cuts. Nice get back. Clark, double team, squeezed it out.
Back.
He's the calming player for Wisconsin, guys. He just does a little when you need it.
Decker feeds it to Kaminsky.
Mismatch, nice spin out.
Inside and 2.
You talk about 791 free throw attempts for James Harden this season.
Golden State their first early lead. And the impact that Klay Thompson has, not just on the offensive end, but with all the talk, he starts this series defending Kyrie Irving. So he's on the point guard for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The value of Klay Thompson. Bogut with his second. But known for his defense, has had some very strong offensive games in these playoffs. Draymond Green with the slam. You care. I care very deeply.
Listen, I think it's got to come down to who's going to make more shots from the 3. I thought the Cleveland Cavaliers got the advantage in that. I don't think they have been. I've been watching them. I think the screens have been pretty solid.
James finds Moskov. Timothy. In terms of ball movement, getting good looks.
We talked early on about James being a scorer and also making plays, and we're seeing quite a bit of that to start this ball game.
Allen, good defense to force Parker the other way. Leonard will try a 3. The Heat were up by 16. Spurs went up by 8. Again, it was a 24-point turnaround for San Antonio at one point. He drives and finishes.
And I don't think it's just the offense for the Heat. They've got to get stops. When you get stopped, a stop, and it turns into 2 stops, then you can establish a rhythm.
Leonard.
Final minute, first quarter.
Livingston gets it into Curry. Curry continues reverse layup. Not that time. Game he played in the regular season against the Warriors. He get 42. He has put up some huge numbers against Golden State this year. And off to an excellent start here in the first half. Thompson catch and shoot, fires. Crowd a little anxious right now. Cleveland on a 15-2 run. Thompson finds Green. Green goes right at Moskov. And
sure you force Maya Moore to put the ball on the floor. You cannot let her catch and shoot. They're very good in their dribble handoff action.
26.6 assists last night for Whalen. The shot
finished so strong. No, but the difference was he was scoring in different ways. Now he's part of the offense. They are running sets for him.
Parker finds Splitter. Splitter finds Green. Wide open for three.
You think the small lineup is something you may stick with in the fourth quarter?
Are you going to keep it to yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
A bit. Don't let him off the hook with those early jump shots.
Hard to believe the top scoring team in the NBA this year only has 9 points in the quarter. Curry got it.
Mindset and toughness. What about the offensive part of his game, Doug?
You got to make mid-range jump shots because in that pick-and-roll game in the middle, you get
deficits.
Decisive in attack mode. It's very direct against this Golden State defense.
That extra push a little bit. As you said, Mark, it's not 100%, but it's a lot better than even Game 4 against Atlanta.
What are you frowning about?
I'm really upset. I said driving to a championship sponsored by Nissan, and you guys didn't even get it.
I caught it.
Oh, okay.
Curry.
Smart for 2 in Boston.
The ultimate winner.
I love the guy. He's got to get on the board. No rebounds tonight.
You sound like a coach.
Well, that's what you got to tell him, the truth.
Nice pass, and Green throws it in. 3.1 left. J.R. Smith puts up a three and nails.
Initiate, he becomes the man to shoot or then distribute. Well, here's the direction from Valentine, the top. Forbes trying to fight through. Valentine's in the basket, and he would.
Cavs, their only loss on the road was to the Chicago Bulls in the second round. Thompson.
Warriors post-game coverage live from the arena. Minute 37 left. Ginobili quick take. Look for the three. Green out of the corner. Splash.
Tristan Thompson guarding Iguodala.
Irving back in the game on Curry. Curry drives to the basket. Lays it. No, he missed.
Start tonight.
But the ball goes into Al. Defense reacts. Nick Batum again cuts, but the defender cuts him off. He finds Kemba Walker wide open on the outside. Shooters will be open because the inside presence has been established.
Over 6 of them now for the Bulls. They're in the early going. This is against the Sixers. Inside. Oh, nearly a shot. They back. They turn.
4 victories this year. The first time in franchise history they have managed to win 50 games. Valanciunas.